Hello everybody, Mr. Van Zura here, and in this video I'm going to go over how to do your winter rhythms worksheets. So in page number 1, the directions say, write each word in the correct rhythm column. At the bottom you have 3 columns with different rhythms. The first one is just a ta, so it's just one beat, ta. If your word also just has one sound or one beat, you're going to put the word into the column here, in column number 1. Now, column number 2 is a beamed eighth note, or 2 sounds. So if your word is da da or tt, you put it in column number 2. Then finally, column number 3 is a beamed 16th note. We can also think of it as a tiri tiri. So if your word matches with the tiri tiri sound, tiri tiri, then you put it in column number 3. So for example, let's use drinking cocoa. So for drinking cocoa, I'm going to see which one does it match with. Is it drinking cocoa? No, it's way too many beats to be in our quarter note or our ta column. What about in column number 2? Drinking cocoa. I think we're a little closer. We're closer to that 2-beat sound, but not quite. What about with tiri tiri or our 16th notes? Tiri tiri. Drinking cocoa. Yeah, I think that one's it. So what you're going to do is take drinking cocoa and write that in column 3. So you're going to write the words drinking cocoa in column 3. So that's how this page works. Your other page, your winter composition, is a little different. So for this one, let me just see if I can fit the whole thing in there. Not quite. That's okay. You still get the idea. So the directions say you're going to draw a quarter note, a beamed eighth note, or a beamed 16th in each box to represent the rhythm of the word. Or the rhythm of the word. That was a tongue twister. Then you're going to cut out the boxes and create your own composition in the blank space at the bottom. And it says, as a note, you will not use every single box. So at the bottom there are only 8 empty boxes, and you have 12 rhythms here, so you're not going to use 4 of them. That's okay. So what they did for you is they gave you 3 answers to show you what they mean. So for cold, if I tap out, similar to what I did at the top, I tap out what it might be. So it could be cold, which is the quarter note. So they put a quarter note in for you. We'll try this one after. Then they have catching snowflakes. And I have catching snowflakes, or tiri tiri. So they put the tiri tiri in the box here. Then you have penguin, and I tap that out, penguin, or TT, so I put a TT in the box here. Let's try this one that they left blank. They have mittens, so I have mittens. Is that ta? No. Is it TT? Mittens? Yeah, that one seems to work. So in this box you would draw a TT, the same thing that you have for penguin. So you draw it in here. Then, if you have the materials, you can cut these out and glue them in each of the empty boxes here. If you don't have a pair of scissors or some glue to do that project, you can also, instead of cutting it out and putting it in, you can also just draw them in the bottom here. You're going to create your own rhythm. So that's how these activities work, how both of these pages work. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or send me a chat at any time, and I'm happy to help you out. I hope you enjoy.